This is the beautiful neighborhood of Bolton Hill, and you can see how it has like a lot of very nice architecture. This is in Baltimore, Maryland. This is in fact where they filmed The House of Cards, even though you might think that The House of Cards by Kevin Spacey was filmed mostly in Washington, D.C. No, it wasn't. A lot of it was filmed in this neighborhood, and in fact for the current season they were even asking about maybe moving it to another city, but that was because Baltimore wanted to charge a lot more for filming The House of Cards. And apparently they decided that they were going to keep it in Baltimore. It's really such a scenic place. And in fact, this is the street called Park Avenue, where a lot of the filming was done. If you look at the first opening scene for The House of Cards, you'll see some of the familiar sights here. You know, you can see how they have these beautiful homes here. These are built like about 120 years ago, and a lot of the top politicians in the Baltimore area used to live around here. And also, this is near where they have Maryland Institute College of Art. In fact, in the distance you can see a building that Maryland Institute College of Art has, and that's this building there. You know, you can see that it's a dormitory, and but all the other buildings are really great here, and they're so nice for people living in them. And some of these homes are in fact single-family homes, and you might say like it's very big for a single-family home, but that's in fact the way people lived 150 years ago. That's why you had some really top politicians living around here, because that's just how they lived. And you can see these homes here, for example, just beautiful to live in, and a lot of people really enjoy, you know, living in these homes. Even now you have such nice people living in all these homes, and we're just taking a short walk so that you can better see what the homes are like. And as we're walking down here, this is one of the areas where Kevin Spacey had done his filming for The House of Cards. And you can see here a beautiful park that is just here. Again, this is Park Avenue. The beautiful homes that we just passed by. It's just really nice living around here. And this is one of the better areas of Baltimore, and a lot of people prefer to live around here. It's very safe. Maryland Institute College of Art, also known as MICA, has security going throughout this whole neighborhood, and so that makes it very comfortable for a lot of the students that live around here. And late in the evening you'll see people just running around, jogging, just walking, babies in their strollers coming by. That makes for a very nice environment. And here they have also a number of different places around here. And in fact, this is one of the areas where Kevin Spacey had done his filming for the first season for The House of Cards. And in 1607 is actually where Kevin Spacey had his house for The House of Cards. And let's take a better look at this here. You know, and this was on the show, and you can see here 1607, and one of the owners allowed the House of Cards to do filming in his house, and it was great of him to be able to do that. And in fact, if you see this store here, that's a drugstore. They actually paid the owner of the drugstore to allow them to change the color of the paint, because the color of the paint that was there before was not conducive to filming late in the evening when they were doing some of the filming. And you can see, we'll just walk a little bit further down Park Avenue. This is McMechen Street, as you see. And here's a school that's just in the area. That's a school that's like a public school. You know, it's not affiliated with Maryland Institute College of Art, but it's a very nice environment for people just to live. And in fact, a lot of the people that live here also work in Washington, D.C. This whole area is very close to the Pennsylvania train station. And from here, a lot of people end up just taking the MARC train from Baltimore to Washington. It takes about an hour. So it's very easy for people to go from here down to Washington. And it's just like suburbia for a lot of people. And this is you know, very nice to to live in this area. And people also live very close to Pennsylvania Station, and they'll take the train from there too. But for some people, they just prefer this nice environment. Now, for example, when you're seeing these homes might be 500,000 to 600,000, but a comparable home in Washington would be maybe 1.5 million. So there are a lot of people that make the conscious decision to live here versus to live in Washington, because you could have a much bigger home here for much less price, for a price that's much less. And you can see how all the nice trees are shaded and shade the street, and very conducive to just living here, you know, for the period of time that someone is here. And a lot of these homes are also rentals, so the homes are rented out, and also they're broken up into multiple apartments for a lot of the students. And one of the issues in the neighborhood is that there's a lot of students from Maryland Institute College of Art that are very anxious to live here because it's like a 10-minute walk from their school. And there's a lack of housing. There has been some housing built near Pennsylvania train station. However, that housing is still not sufficient because that's also used by the University of Baltimore, Maryland students. And that's very important for them too. But here we're just gonna take some more look at some of these beautiful homes around here. And this is just to give everyone an idea of what the homes in Bolton Hill are like. There we go, and there's some more homes, some more beautiful homes to see.